want to transition to the women's side, talk about some American tennis players. Coco Gauff, the 18-year-old, knocked off fellow American Sloane Stephens in the quarterfinals as well of the French Open yesterday in straight sets, 7-5, 6-2. Obviously, Sloane Stephens is a champion in her own right, won the U.S. Open in 2017. She's 29 now, but she won the U.S. Open in 2017 when she was about 24. She finished as the runner-up at Roland Garros that following May in 2018. And she's always a tricky player, Sloane Stephens. Always seems to be in the mix of these Grand Slams. But Coco Gauff hasn't always been to this stage. In fact, this is the first time that she's ever reached the semifinals of a Grand Slam. She's obviously the 18th seed in the tournament, ranked 18th in the world. Obviously broke onto the tour at age 15. But what's impressive about her to me now that we are beyond the hoopla stage, is that not only is she playing with extreme confidence, so she's playing extremely confidently, but just how I'd complimented Zverev just a minute ago, Gauff is playing mistake-free tennis. She's not making errors. And that's been the biggest difference, because inconsistency has been her biggest Achilles heel throughout her first 3 years officially on the tour. Is she's always had the shots. Obviously, is continuing to get stronger and stronger. Her conditioning is just going to improve. But it's been the inconsistency aspects of her game that's kind of held her back and derailed her different stretches of tournaments, because she's got the youthfulness, she's got the exuberance, she's got the athleticism. And obviously on clay, that's allowed her to prevail. And it's no shock why the majority of her success she's attained on a clay court. That is factual. The farthest she's advanced in Grand Slams have all come at Roland Garros. And there's no surprise, because clay favors the youth. It favors the more athletic because of the instability of the surface. And she has not dropped a single set yet in this tournament. So she's been dominant. She's been playing mistake-free tennis. She's coming into her own confidence-wise. And I've been enjoying the journey to see her development from the time that she entered, that she really broke onto the tour. Obviously, she joined the juniors at 13, broke into the main WTA kind of rankings at 15, made a name for herself immediately in 2019 at Wimbledon, defeated Venus Williams in the first round, went on to reach the fourth round of that Grand Slam. There's all this hysteria around the tournament because of the success she was attaining so early on, and the precociousness, and what was this going to be the next kind of really Venus Williams to break out onto the tour. And she was showing those glimpses of that, but it takes some time. 2020, she continually got a little bit better, reached the fourth round of the Australian Open. Obviously, in 2021, she reached the quarterfinals of Roland Garros. Not to mention the fourth round, she reached the quarterfinals of the French Open, the fourth round of Wimbledon. So she's been trending in the right direction. And this is the development. This is the evolution that's required, is to try to take that next step. You break into the semifinals, you get into a championship game match, and you go from there. But it was an impressive victory for her. She's just looked really solid, serving it extremely well, moving well, doesn't appear to be battling any injuries, which, knock on wood, you need to be healthy for these Grand Slams. But major congratulations to her. It's been a fantastic, fantastic tournament thus far.